Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, I want to appreciate you for stopping by my channel. Thank you very much. Please join the family. Hit on the subscribe button so that you can get notifications when I upload new videos. And for all my returning subscribers, I want to thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Today we are going to be looking at the major headlines across the country coming from the Punch newspaper. And on the front page of the Punch newspaper today, we have a story, a headline that says, I served Tinubu government without pay, rejected 5 billion naira fraudulent offer. This is coming from Daily Durotoye. He was a former presidential aspirant in the presidential elections some years back. I can't remember when exactly, but that story is coming from him. Then we have another headline here that says Natasha Osawaru unveiling the lawmaker who captured Tubaba's heart. As you all know, Two-Face Idibia, some people refer to him as Tubaba, has been in the eyes of the storm recently. He recently announced that he is divorcing his wife, and after that, not quite long, he has now announced that he loves Natasha Osawaru. Natasha Osawaru is a lawmaker in the Edo State House of Assembly, and she's also the granddaughter of businessman Gabriel Osawaru Igbididio. And so people are now speculating, people are now saying that is it that Natasha is behind the crisis that rocked Two-Face's family and caused him to separate from his wife. So people have been saying a lot of things. A lot of things have been said, and so that is on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Natasha Osawaru unveiling Edo lawmaker who captured Tubaba's heart. Many people have criticized Two-Face Idibia. People have said that he should not have been admiring Natasha as a married man, So let me know what you think of that story in the comment section. And we have another story here that says telcos tariff hike, reps demand reversal as new pricing begins. As you all know, the NCC gave approval, they gave their nod for telecom companies to increase their tariffs. As you all know, Nigeria has had inflation, and the prices of things, goods, services have gone up astronomically. And so the telcos, which is the telecom companies, they have been clamoring for permission to increase their tariffs so that they can meet up with their obligations, payments of money for diesel and for other personal costs. So they have been clamoring that the NCC should give them permission. The NCC considered their request, and NCC finally gave them permission to increase their tariffs. So now the reps, they are demanding for a reversal as telcos have announced their new tariffs. They are saying that the prices are too high. So we'll see if we'll see what the lawmakers are saying, and if what they are saying is reasonable, because we all know that things have gone up in the country, and you cannot ask the telecom companies to retain their price. It will be unfair, in my opinion, to ask them to retain the price of their goods and services when we all know that the price of virtually everything in the country has gone up. Price of virtually everything in the country has gone up. So it is not the fault of the telecom companies that they are hiking their services. It is as a result of the prices of things in the market. So that is on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. And what we have another story that says PDP crisis, Wike allies sack BOT chairman Sean Ikemi panel. As we all know, Adolphus Wagbara, who is a BOT chair in PDP, was recently sacked. Adolphus Wagbara was former Senate President of Nigeria, and as you all know, PDP is currently in crisis. PDP has had issues. We have people who are pro-Wiki, and we have those who are anti-Wiki. and so they have been struggling for who controls the PDP ahead of the 2027 elections, and so there has been a running battle. At the moment, I do not know who's going to eventually win, but that is how things are right now. The story says Wiki allies sack BOT chair, Sean Ikimi panel. Another news coming from the front page of a Punch this morning says Senate grills IG over 178,000 missing guns, alleged contracts splitting. Then we have another story here that says a video that is saying I want to marry her. Baba confirms romance with Edo lawmaker. We looked at that story earlier. Baba took his Dibia. And here is another story. This is saying that a 78-year-old man has been found dead in Ogu Forest. 78-year-old man has been found dead in Ogu Forest. That's very sad. I wonder what happened. May so rest in peace. And we have a story here that says blatant lies. Akinola fought ex-SSS chief. Togun's allegation against Gani Fawemi. Then so he says NAS condemns students' assault on Unizik lecturer, demands investigation. I don't know if you all have seen it. There was this viral video of a student who assaulted a lecturer at Unizik, that's Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka. A lot of people have come out to see different things. People have said that doesn't have proper home bringing. Some people have said that she should be investigated from university. Some have said that she should be expelled and that she should never be admitted into any university in Nigeria. A lot of things have been said. And looking at the video, it is sad that a young lady like that will have the effrontery to, put her hands on her lecturer. There are people are saying that her mom works there. I don't know how true that is, but that is the story on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. NAS condemns student assault on Unizik lecturer, demands investigation. And another story on the front page of the Punch is saying a Taraba government dismisses 100 billion naira diversion claim. And another story here says France will hand over sole military base in Ivory Coast. Like you all know, many countries in Africa have been, asking the French to leave, and so this headline is saying that France is going to hand over the sole military base in Ivory Coast back to the Ivorian government. So let's see what other stories we have coming from the Punch. We have looked at the story that says a 76-year-old man was found dead in Ogu Forest, and here we have a story here that says 26 suspects arrested as hoodlums beat Plateau Corper to death. That is very sad. He is Corper, somebody whose parents have invested a lot of money in him, training a child from kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, university, up to a stage where this young man or young woman goes for youth service corps, the National Youth Service, and gets killed by hoodlums. It's a very sad situation, and I hope that those who are responsible are brought to book. This happened in Plateau State, in the middle belt of Nigeria. And here we have another story that says Imo community protests Port Harcourt road project delay. Then another story says 2 suspected criminals are arrested over theft in Gombe. And here there's a policeman who was remanded for allegedly, having carnal knowledge of a young lady inside his office. That's very sad. What else do we have? So we have a here that says FGV assumes full control of Keystone Bank. We'll take a look at that story and see what is really happening. Is it that the Keystone Bank is going bankrupt or what? That's, I think, a story that Nigerians will be eager to hear, because it has to do with money, and Nigerians, we don't want to lose our money, so we want to see what's involved. if the bank is distressed or not. I will take a look at that story to get you details of that story very soon. Let's see if the other stories that will be of interest on the Punch newspaper today. We have a story here that says, okay, I've read this headline before. Telco's tariff hike, web demand reversal as new pricing begins. And we have a story here that says, Dangote refinery reduces diesel price to 1,020 naira per liter. As we all know, Dangote refinery, which is one of the biggest refineries in the world, has begun operation in Nigeria, and they have begun operations that have begun production, and so this story is saying that they have reduced the price of diesel in Nigeria to 1,020 naira per liter. So that is coming from the Dangote refinery. And let's see this story here. Let's see what he's saying. He's saying, with China, Trump can be aggressive towards Africa. This is coming from an ex-ambassador, Igali. Then we have a story here that says, I have not decided my next destination, says Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo was a former spokesman for Peter Obi during the presidential elections in 2023. He was a very outspoken, a very, very fine gentleman, and so months back he said that he can no longer speak for Peter Obi because he doesn't feel that Peter Obi has the fire to defend his votes, and he has asked that Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, and Kwankwaso and Tinubu, and that those people should not come out in 2027 elections. And recently he has left the Labour Party, and he is saying that he doesn't know where his next destination will be, that he doesn't know which party he will join next. I wonder if he will go back to his former party, the APC, or join the PDP, or start a brand new party. I wonder where he will really go. I'm curious to know. That's coming from Kenneth Okonkwo on the front page of a Punch newspaper. Then they will have a story here that says that Tinubu will complete 2 terms in office. This is coming from Ganduje. Ganduje is a former governor of Kano State and current chairman of All Progressive Congress. He is saying that Tinubu will do 2 terms in office. Then we have a story here that says in Anambra 2025, Mugalu joins governorship race, picks LP form. Then we have a story here that says in Adeleke woos diplomats, seeks support for Osun's agricultural sector. So I think those are the stories that are making the headlines on the Punch newspaper today. Let's quickly take a look at the story that caught my attention, and I know that has the attention of many Nigerians, and that has to do with federal government taking over Keystone Bank. I know Nigerians don't want to lose money. I don't want to lose money. Let's see what is happening at Keystone Bank that has the federal government taking over, and if the money of the depositors at Keystone Bank is safe. So let's see what the story is saying. Keystone Bank has confirmed that it is now fully owned by the federal government of Nigeria, stating that the takeover will enhance its stability and facilitate a smooth recapitalization process. The bank discloses in a statement on its Instagram page on Tuesday evening, following a ruling by the Lagos State High Court in Ikeja. The court ordered the forfeiture of shares previously held by the bank's former shareholders, effectively transferring ownership to the federal government of Nigeria. Keystone Bank Limited wishes to clarify the media report on judgment by the Lagos State Special Offences Court sitting in Ikeja, Lagos on Tuesday, February 11, 2025, regarding the status of a former shareholder of a bank, Sigma Gulf Nigeria Limited, analogy Umaru Modibo. The statement read, okay, so the bank is not going under. Federal government has taken over the bank to ensure a smoother running of the operations of the bank, and from the story it appears that the money of the depositors are safe and that there is no need for any alarm at all. That is coming from the front page of a Punch newspaper. Nigerians have suffered a lot from failed banks, and I do not want any bank to fail in Nigeria. going forward, because this is 2025. We cannot afford any of that to happen. I do not want Nigerians to lose their money at all, because they have worked hard for it. So that is coming from the front page of a Punch newspaper today. Let me see if there's any other story I would like to go into details. Okay, let's look at this telco tariff hike. Let's see more details. Let's see what the reps are saying. The Nigerian telecommunications operators have started implementing the long-awaited 50% tariff hike following regulatory approval from the Nigerian Communications Commission, as lawmakers move to halt the rollout, citing economic hardship. You see, we all know that there's economic hardship, but you cannot now tell telecoms people they are businessmen, they are not doing charity. We all know that everything in the country has gone up. You know that the downstream sector, the sector has been, deregulated, and prices of diesel has gone up. So, and these telecom people, they run their mass virtually using diesel. You cannot ask them not to increase their tariffs. So I do not know. That's the situation. So that is it for this story. So these are the headlines coming from the Punch newspaper today. These are the headlines coming from the Punch newspaper. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourself. I love you all. Bye bye.